Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, conclusion, the perfection of renunciation, and today's verses 65 and 66. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishasi satyam te pradijane priyosi me. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishasi satyam te pradijane priyosi me. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru Mame Vaishasi Manam Yosini. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishasi satyam te pradijane priyosi me. Word by word translation. Manmana, thinking of me, Bhava, just become, Madbhakta, my devotee, Madhyaji, my worshipper, Mam, unto me, Namaskuru, offer your obeisances, Mam, unto me, Eva, certainly, Ashasi, come, Satyam, truly, Te, to you, Pratijane, I promise, Priya, dear, Asi, you are, may, mine. Always think of me and become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. 66. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja ham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shucha. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja ham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shujam. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Ham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shujam. Sarvadharman, all varieties of religion. Parityajya, abandoning. Mam, unto me. Ekam, only. Sharanam, surrender. Vraja, go. Aham, I. Tvam, you. Sarva, all. Papebhya, from sinful reactions. Mokshayishyami, deliver. Ma, not. Shuja, worry. Translation: abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. Hare Krishna. Panchakalpadruvascha kripa sindhuvi evacha pagdanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Om jnanatimirandasya jnananjanashalakaya chakshurunmilidam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthavidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadandigam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Udavadagamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sahaganadadanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadhutam Parijana Sahidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishagan Vidamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagalpade Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kanda Namastude Taptata Anjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpadrubhischa kripa sindhubhyeva cha patidanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nidhi Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishasi satyam te pradijane priyosi me. Always think of me and become my devotee. Worship me and offer your homages unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Hare Krishna. So the two most important verses of Bhagavad Gita, 64, 65 and 66, we are discussing today. Previously, Krishna had entered the Jnana section of Bhagavad Gita, starting from the 13th chapter up to 18th chapter, verse 63. Krishna ascended by saying, Idite Jnanam Akyanam Guhyad Guhyadara Maya Vimarshedat Asheshena Idechasi Tadakuru. Thus, I have explained to you the most confidential of all knowledge. So, Jnana means, knowledge means that by which something is known. So Krishna has explained detail starting from 13th chapter, Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana and Nyayam, Jnanam and Nyayam, in detail in 13th chapter. And 14th chapter, he has discussed elaborately the gunas, which is a part of Prakriti, essential part of Prakriti, which is the cause for bondage. Thus, in 13th chapter, verse 22, Krishna has explained Purusha Parvisto Bhungte Pardijay Gunay Karanam Gunasangasya Sadasa Yoni Janmasu. So what is the cause of bondage is that the Purusha has established a relationship or has combined with the Prakriti or Gunas, because he is bonded. Gunas is a reason for his transmigration to different bodies. So then Krishna is explaining what is Gunas in the 14th chapter. And then in 16th and 17th chapter also, he's explaining part of in many aspects, especially in 17th chapter, many aspects of Gunas, respect to Yajna, Dana, Ahara, Yajna, Dana, Tapa. Then 18th chapter, from verse 20 to 40, verse 20 to 39, is explained the gunas in respect to jnana, karma, karta, buddhi, dhridi, sukha. So this is a confidential part of knowledge which ultimately releases the living soul, jiva, from the bondage of prakriti, and he is self-situated when he realizes his self. That is the most confidential. Krishna says, Sarva Guhyadamam Bhuya Shunu. This is knowledge. Then he's in verse 64, he's saying, now I am going to explain you most confidential knowledge, the most confidential knowledge by which you can attain the supreme abode, become a pure devotee, well entrenched in relationship with Krishna. He says, Sarva Guhyadamam Bhuya Shunu Me Paramam Maja. Paramam Maja, the most confidential, the most supreme instruction I am going to give you. And why? Ishtosi me. You are very dear to me. And Drida Midi, you are very have strong bondage with me. You are very much attached to me. Drida Miti. Arjuna is no ordinary devotee. He's all the time thinking of Krishna only. His attachment to Krishna is very, very strong. So Krishna, most affectionately, his heart melting, he's saying this, that I'm going to explain this to you and for your benefit. Vakshyami te hidam. It's for your benefit that I'm going to explain this most confidential knowledge. So Bhagavad Gita, the last 6 chapters is actually the bottom of a golden box. Then the first 6 chapters is a lid. And the middle 6 chapters is the diamonds. It is contained in the golden box. And these two verses, 65 and 66, is like the diamonds that has been fixed on the lid of the golden box. That is an explanation given by H.G.Satyavrta. What Krishna says, Manmana bhavnad bhakti madhyaji mam namaskuru. Krishna has said that Shunumi Paramamaja Bhuya. Bhuya, I'm going to explain again, because it means that he has already explained this verse in the 9th chapter, which is the most confidential knowledge, Raja Yoga. Last verse 34, he has said that Manmana Bhavana Bhakti Madhyajo Manamskru Mam Evashasi Yuktam Me Muktam De Atmanam Predatmanam Uktevam Atmanam Predatmanam. Now he says the same thing. Manmana, fix your mind only on me. Mayasaktamana Partha. Nowhere else. The mind should be totally focused on Krishna. Should not be deviated anywhere. Should remain undivided attention to Krishna and to his instructions. That is Manmana. Bhavamad Bhakto. Bhavamad Bhakta means be my devotee, means serve me with devotion service. Using our senses, render devotional service. In the 11th chapter, verse 54, Krishna has explained what how Krishna can be known. Bhaktya tu ananya shakya aham evam vido Arjuna jnadum drashtum cha tattvena praveshtum cha parantava. Bhaktya tu ananya shakya aham evam vido Arjuna jnadum drashtum cha tattvena praveshtum cha parantava. Aham evam vido means the two-handed Krishna has reassumed his original form after showing the Virat form and then the Narayana form. And then Arjuna is very pleased with him, with that. He becomes very composed. And then Krishna says that only to devotion only with pure devotion only, one can understand Krishna in his Shama Sundara form. Because that is very rare. This form is very rare. Yes, Krishna explained that. Sudurdurdusham idam rupam drishtavanabi annana devabi asya rupasya nityam darshana kankshina. It is very, very rare. This form, although Krishna, Arjuna is seeing it daily, every time, every second. Whenever he is with Krishna, he's seeing this, and many people are seeing it also. But nobody knows the divine nature of this form. That is why Sudurdarsham. Very rare. And that could be understood only by pure devotion only. And when you understand this tattvena, that Krishna's form is absolute truth. The Krishna in his transcendental form is the absolute truth. That is the real knowledge. Then praveshtum cha parantava. Then you can understand the mysteries of understanding. That is a translation by Srila Prabhupada. Now, bhaktya, what is bhaktya? By devotion only. What is this bhakti? That Krishna explains in next verse 55. Mat karmakrit, mat paramo, mat bhakta. Mat karmakrit. First of all, he says, nirvairya sarvabhuteshu. We should not be envious of everyone. Friendly, unenvious, and friendly to all living entities. Adeshta sarvabhutanam maitraha karna evacha. Elsewhere, Krishna explained, the 12th chapter, verse 12 and 13. Why nirvairya sarvabhuteshu? Because all living entities are part and parcel of Krishna, including us, including me. Everyone is part and parcel of Krishna only. That's why Chanakya says, Pandit Chanakya Pandit says, Atmavat sarvabhuteshu ye pashyati sapandita. Srimad Bhagavatam also says that in 7th canto, Maharaja explains this. So this is the beginning of bhakti. When you have such a grand understanding of Krishna, this tattva. Krishna is a supreme and we are parts of Krishna. He is a real understanding, and when you have this understanding, you are not at all envious, or you are always friendly with others, and that mood, leaving aside all egoism, all the false pride, in total humility. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains this very nicely. Trinadavi taroravi saishnuna amanina manadena amaninam. Don't be proud that you should be respected, but we should respect others. Why? Because everyone's part and parcel of Krishna. Kirtaniya Sadahari. That is a devotional service. That is a pure devotion. When you reach that stage is raised when you understand Krishna as is. When you understand Krishna as is, then you know everything in relation to Krishna. You understand what is Jiva, what is Prakriti, what is Karma, and what is Kala. In that understanding, you have to render mat karma krit. Then you have to execute devotional service because you have understood that I am mat paramo, I am the supreme. And if you do that, Yasamamedi Pandava, Nirvana Sarvabhuteshi, Yasamamedi Pandava, that is Praveshtum. Yamamedi, you drills me. The explanation of word Praveshtum, you can find Mamedi Pandava, you reach me, which means you reach my abode. Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvaha tektva deham punarjanma mameti sarjana. So, manmana bhavmad bhakto madhyaji. Madhyaji means worship me with different articles. Gandha, pushpa, pushpa, and bathe me, do the abhishekam for me, give me nice food articles, fan me proper nicely. Now all these things using our senses. That is Madhyaji, worship me. And the fourth one is Namam Namaskuru, pay obeisance to me. So this is the most confession. That means here the understanding is that Krishna is a supreme personality of God. He is a person and he is supreme, and we are his a part and parcel. We are meant to serve Krishna only. That is Krishna explaining. It is not that next explanation, Sarvadharman Parityajya, we will discuss that. So here Krishna clearly establishes a relationship between Supreme Lord, Supreme Krishna, and his energies, which is a Jiva. And that relationship is firmly established in its real nature. Krishna says, Ma me veshasi satyam te. Definitely you will reach me. Satyam te, I promise. This is true. It is true. What I'm saying is true, that you will reach me. When Arjuna a bit sarcastically says, okay, this Mathuravasis always say this in every sentence, that Satyam, Satyam. So many times Krishna has also said that when he left Vrindavan for Mathura, he said that I'll come back. He had not done that. And Krishna says, Satyam te pradijane priyosime. Pradijane. I promise, because you are dear, I promise. This is not only this true, because I promise that this is true. You don't have to doubt anymore. Then in next verse, Krishna explains, to make it very strong, that you need depend only on me, only that you'll reach me. Krishna says very clearly, Sarva dharman parityajya mamegam sharanam raja ham tvam sarva bhavebhyo mokshayishyami mashucha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Sarva dharman parityajya. Now, Shankaracharya says Sarvadhaman Parityajya means all activities should be stopped. Dharma is related to action only, karma only. So all Sarvadhaman Parityajya means all activities should be stopped because there is only me. There is only me. Rest is all false. It's only illusion. When you reach the understanding that everything is false and illusion, only me is remaining. Me means this pure consciousness is remaining only. That is his commentary. Is commentary on this verse. It's trying to establish his philosophical innovation. But we can see that the previous verse, Krishna is clearly established that he is a person, he is a supreme, and this devotee is also a person. And devotee has to render devotional service. Having explained that, then the doubt comes to mind of Arjuna, how I can render devotional service, this pure devotional service to you, because I'm not pure. I have yet to reach that level of purity by executing my dharma properly. Which Krishna has explained in Karma Yoga, Tyaga and Sannyasa. He explains very nicely. So I have not executed properly. I'm still in a stage of impurity. If I'm impure, how can I render pure devotion service unto you? So first of all, I have to execute my dharma properly, become pure, and then render devotion service unto you. So Krishna says, no, you don't have to do that. That is the real meaning of this verse. Sarva dharma and perite. Dharma means here, dharma relating to one's occupation. Dharma relating to one's occupation. Now, many Shastra says that, many Shastra emphasize that, establish that if one is relinquishing his dharma pertaining to his ashrama and varna, then he'll attract sins. You'll attract sinful reactions only if you relinquish your dharma. There are many verses which says that. But Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam says that you have to enter your devotion, the particular dharma, particular to varna and ashrama, till the taste for devotion is not established. The taste to hear the transcendental activities of Krishna, relishing that, hear about his pastimes, if that is not established firmly, you will have to continue with your there are many responsibilities. Living entity, once we are in this material world, there is so many obligations. We are obliged to many persons. Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5.41 states, Devarshi Bhutapta Nirnam Putranam Nakingaro Nyayam Runicha Rajan Savatnaya Sharanam Sharanyam Gado Mugundam Parihrityakartam. Anyone who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Mugunda, the giver of liberation, giving up all kinds of obligation, and has taken to path in all seriousness, owes neither duties nor obligations to demigods, Deva, Bhuta, Rishi, sages, Bhuta, general living entities, Apta, family members, Nirna Putrinam, human forefathers, or Nirnam, humankind, and Putrinam, forefathers. So Deva, Rishi, Bhuta, Apta, Nirnam, Putrinam. 6 categories. Demigods, sages, general living entities, family members, humankind, or fathers, forefathers. We are relieved from this obligation once we take up, we totally surrender to Mukunda, the giver of liberation. So Krishna here says, Sarva Dharman Paritejya, you relinquish all this Dhamma. I explained all this Dhamma to you pertaining to Varnashramam. And explain Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, everything is there. But now you don't have to do this. You simply have to surrender to him. Pritijya mamegam sharanam raja. Just surrender unto me only. Who me? The Sham 200 Shamasundar form. Not the Virat form, not Paramatma, no Brahman. Surrender to Shamasundar form explained in the end of 11th chapter. The 200 Krishna form. Not only other Vishnu Tattvas, like Narasimha, Vamana, Kurma, Varaha. No, we don't have to. Here, we have to concentrate his mind and me, Krishna, very form with two hands playing flute, bluish boy with beautiful face and peacock feathers on his hair, Vanamala, all description of Krishna, the 200 form, Shamasundara form. You have to surrender to me only, that person, nobody else. Mam ekam sharanam raja. Ham sarvadharman pritijya mam ekam sharanam raja. Then what? Krishna Arjuna says, okay, I am surrendered to you. And surrender, there is also, Srila Prabhupada is quoting from Hari Bhakti Vilasa here. Hari Bhakti Vilasa. Anukulyana Sankalpa Pratikulasya Varjanam Daksheshidi Vishwaso Goptrupte Varam Tada Atmanisheva Karpanya Shadvida Sharanagadi. The 6 limbs of surrender is a Anukulyana Sankalpa. Whatever is favorable for Krishna and devotion service, we have to execute that. Pratikulasya, whatever is not unfavorable, whatever is unfavorable, and what is not mentioned in Vedas, in scriptures, that is Pratikula. We have to give up that. Actually, see the Vishwaso, always have firm belief, firm trust, firm faith that Krishna will definitely save you from all kinds of calamities. Bhodutre, accepting Krishna as only sole protector, husband. Atmanadiksheba, surrendering to everything. And then Karpanya. Karpanya means when you make a big show of your plight, of your miserable conditions. So I'm so fallen, I'm this, I'm that, I'm suffering and all that. No, you have to give up this. And just in the understanding that karma, previous karma, there is acting. Don't make any sympathetic sounds. That is Karpanya. Karpanya. This is 6 limbs of surrendered soul. And Arjuna is understanding, okay, if I surrender to you, what will happen? Because then, once I've surrendered to you, I don't have anything more on my own. I'm totally dependent on you. I have to I have to believe that that you will serve me from all the sinful reactions, because now I'm giving up all the dharmas. If I give up the dharmas, sometimes this sinful reactions may affect me. Krishna says, no, aham tvam sarva bhavebhyo mokshayishyami. Don't worry about this. Once you surrender to me, I'll take all the sinful reactions. Have firm belief on this. Ma shuja. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll take care of this. Only I can do it, nobody else. I can destroy all the sinful reactions which a jiva has accumulated over all his birth. Neither Shiva nor Durga, nobody else can do this. Only I, the Mukunda, can do this. I can only destroy the sinful reactions, nobody else. So have that firm faith on me that I can deliver you from all the sinful reactions. And then in that serene and peaceful mind, you surrender to me. I'll take care of you. So with such a reassurance, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, and Arjuna is very happy now, totally convinced. And how this here the Bhagavad Gita ends. After this, the glories of Bhagavad Gita is explained, and how Arjuna accepts Krishna's words is also given. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarusya Vedanam Pavane Vaishnavebhyo